Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and today I am pulling my all the equipment out of the van that I used yesterday. I was working all day on a commercial job, and I was using the Vibe, and that took me most of the day. It was a big job, over $2,000 actually. But one of the things I've been thinking of doing in the last few days, I've done a lot of furniture, and I noticed that the spray jet on my PMF tool here didn't quite seem to be going out to the fully to one side of the vacuum slot, and you can actually adjust it a little bit. You loosen this nut off a little bit, and the jet, which I don't know, can you see that? Got to get the light in there just right. Hang on, see if I can do that. Can we see the jet? Oh, there it is. Can you see that? I can't tell whether you're seeing that. Anyway, the jet's right down inside there, and if it's not quite aligned exactly right, and a little bit will make a big difference. So I think it was just slightly over to the over to one side. Which side was it? We've been over to that side, I guess, because it seemed to be not quite getting all the way over to the left side when I pull it across the fabric, because I can see how the fabric is getting wet. So I want it to be precise as possible, and so I did a little adjustment, and then I'm going to show you how I test it. Pretty simple. So I'm just going to turn on the machine. And you can do this just with a piece of cardboard. I'm going to put it on the cardboard and pull the trigger and pull it down. You can see how even it is. Because it gets I didn't have it on that quite right. Right over here. And anyway, as you can see, I'm not quite able to do this. That'll work. Okay. I'm binding up here. Look right over here again. So I got it on the cardboard. I'm going to pull it down. So you can see I'm getting a real even coverage. So that's a simple way to test it. And one thing you need to be aware of with the internal jet tool, which I actually prefer to use in almost every case. So there's a slight adjustment that you can do to make it work exactly perfect. Of course, you can adjust this back and forth to make sure that the jet is even, ideally spraying right in the center here, ideally. But anyway, that's my little tip for the day. And I'm cleaning everything out. One more thing I wanted to show. This is the E600 made by Esteem. Yes, excellent machine. It's actually a 6-gallon, so 3 in the solution, and although it will hold 3, you never go beyond. No, yes, is that right? No, it holds 6 and 6. Yeah, but you can't ever completely put 6 gallons in here, because that would fill it right to the top, and then you can only hold maybe 5 on the recovery tank. But anyway, this is the filter. There's a little screen where the stop ball is, and you need to make sure that you keep this clean, because what will happen is you get cat hair and fur and fibers and stuff that will start collecting on here, and obviously the more it collects on here, the more you're going to reduce your airflow and reduce the performance of your machine. So whatever machine you're using, they're all going to have some kind of a screen. Make sure that you're checking that screen all the time, keeping it clean. And this one just fits in place, and then pull it in like there. Let me make sure I pushed it into place there, and it just holds on there nicely. So anyway, that's my 2 tips for the day for your upholstery cleaning machine, if this is the type of system you're using. They all have a screen. If you're using the PMF tool, then you want to do that. Here's my Sapphire Scientific, and you do want to make sure that you're checking the vacuum slots in here. I used it the other day. You can see some junk in here. I'm going to clean that out and make sure that you're getting even application out of all these little holes where the solution comes. This tool works fine too, but I do prefer that one. But when I got it, it wasn't quite, I wasn't getting full even solution coming out. So I had opened it up, and there was a little tiny, it was a slight flaw in the way they drilled, or I guess they drilled the holes here, and there was a little piece of plastic that was stuck in a couple of these holes. I had to clean it out, and it was fine after that. Not a big deal. So anyway, these are both excellent tools. That's my preferred tool. This one I'll use when I think it's the right situation. Anyway, so I've got a few more things I got to do here. Reloading product and getting ready for the week ahead, because being prepared is very important, being organized, and I'm going to be doing another video very shortly. I'm going to be showing you something interesting that I just acquired. Again, another interesting tool, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. So keep your eyes peeled for the next video. You're going to find this interesting. All right, thank you for watching, and have a good day.